let's talk about what the main reason why you're here this evening, because you're here to talk about Parkinson's, and you've all
Yes.
yourself and many other great legends in the industry have come together for this album. And I got to say, I do like the cover art, and it came out on Friday the 14th of February on Valentine's Day. I think that's a good way
Mm.
to send out the message, think loud for Parkinson. So can you elaborate on how you got involved with this project, and was it an easy yes to be a part of it?
Uh, yes, on all scores. I'll elaborate. Um, as you know, and hopefully your listeners may remember, I used to play in a band called Big Country, and the manager of said band is a chap called Ian Grant, who unfortunately suffers from Parkinson's disease. And because we've been almost lifelong friends, we're no longer working together as such, but we're lifelong friends. When I knew that, or when I was told that he was putting this particular project together, I was, I would be always the first one to put my hand up and say, I'd like to help in any particular way that I can. And when he first came up with the idea for the single called Think Loud, and then sort of forming his idea of a group called Kindred Spirits, uh, I wasn't really available to help him record that first single, but I was involved in the video that ensued the single, and kind of people sort of recognized me from from my part in that, and I just thought, well, it's nice to have some part in it.
Yeah.
But I've watched Ian Grant deteriorate over the past 6, 8 years, and I think it's horrible that it should happen to nice people. Nice people always end up hurt in some way, and him developing Parkinson's is very unfair. But I think it's important for anybody who gets any kind of debilitating disease that they are able to turn to somebody for help, advice, and when charity drives like this, which are there basically to raise awareness and raise funds, I mean they're there for a reason. It's there for people like me. I mean, I'm 68 years old now. I don't have Parkinson's. I'm very lucky. But if I did, I'd like to think that there is an agency or an organization out there that even me or my family could turn to for help and advice. And ultimately, you're looking for a cure if there is. But if there's no cure, you need those sort of organizations there in order to hopefully that they will, through research, experimentation, come up with something that's going to help people who've got this horrible thing. And it's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, because I'd like to think that my colleague Ian Grant will soon find something like that. He's had a lot of help from Cure for Parkinson's as it is, which has motivated him to do this charity drive and fundraiser. And I'm happy to sort of coast along with him. And my involvement uh, on a physical level is just literally one of the tracks on the album, which is one of the kindred spirits of the crazy lockdown of Arthur, of crazy lockdown, the crazy, the crazy world of lockdown, of which I feature on a track that features Arthur Brown, who's a 60s legend, and a few colleagues from my musical past, Josh Phillips, uh, who, we've worked together on different things over the years, particularly Big Country. And it's nice to be involved with a bunch of people who are not normally recognized for being on such like projects. And the whole album is littered with great people who are not necessarily headline names, but there are good people who have made great contributions to British and European and American rock music.